Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. In our last episode, I don't remember. It's been a few days. I do remember, actually. We started doing some metal scrapping and smelting here so we can start making the metal blocks that we need to kind of advance our technology in one direction. We also need to advance our technology in another direction by getting dynamite going. We do have paper, but I need to get this path up and running so that they can go. 99%, okay, good. Then maybe we can just do a priority on this. Can you prioritize these? No, you cannot. Well, they should chop it anyway, because there's not anything closer of sunflowers. So they should chop it down anyway. There they go. Come on. There it goes. Come on. Chop, chop. Oh, nope, that's not the beaver. Oh, it was out there working. Okay, that's why. There we go. Let's do this then. Please, hurry up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Pick faster. There you go. There we go. Now we have paper getting started. That takes logs to make paper. 1 to 2, so it's not a bad deal. And then we're going to work toward dynamite, which is going to cost us 400 science. We have to get there yet. We have 4 science going, though, so it won't take very long. 3 paper makes 1 dynamite every 3 hours. 1 log makes 2 dynamite every 1.6 hours. So that's almost 4 paper every 3 hours. And this was what again? 3 hours takes 3 paper. So it'll be a little bit paper positive, assuming all things are equal, productivity percentage wise. And then of course the way to place the dynamite costs another 600. So we're gonna have to get to 1,000 more science before we can actually use dynamite. Someone suggested, and I think this is actually a good idea, to actually put the channel under the road most of the way. I can't do it the whole way because of well, I could do it. I could make the dam be uneven, but to make the channel be under the road and use the path, not the path, these things, the platforms, to run the road instead. That way, I don't sacrifice the growing space. We could do that. The way to do that would be to probably take out this dam segment here and put 2 in here, and then have and then the water can go this way. We could do that. Because the water won't flow on a diagonal so like if we put a dam here, or a levee for that matter, here and here, and we take out this one, the water won't flow from this block to this block. It only flows kind of linearly, so that will prevent the water from flowing, having the separated dam there. On the other hand, I'll want to have the path working here in case we decide we want to build up on this side. I can ramp up this way, so I may put a platform in right where that dam block currently is. Or I could just leave that one there. Just put another one in. Or just put, well, no, I have to take that out because I have to get the water going down the channel that way. But that's all for later because, well, we don't have the ability to blast any. Anyway, so are we making enough metal? We currently have 8. I do have them set to store metal blocks. 20 here before they let it continue on to ship over here. So, are we okay with that? That's a good question. Do I have a storage for paper, by the way? Did I put one up here? No, that's bread, and this is gears. So we need to put up a storage for paper. Small warehouse there, and allowed none except for paper. And we'll have a blast. Because paper is used for a couple of things, dynamite and books. I think it makes more sense to have paper be in a storage. Unlike some of the other intermediate products like potatoes and chestnuts, where I'm not storing the intermediate because they should be immediately cooked. Same thing with the other stuff, the spatter duck. I'm not storing any of those because they should be immediately cooked. Same thing with the bread, by the way. I'm not storing wheat or flour. I'm just storing bread. Maybe we should go up to higher speed to get there faster. How many? We have 3 unemployed people. Maybe we could put up some more storages as well. Or storages, sorry. Inventors as well, even temporary ones. That might work. Uh-oh. We ran dry. How do we run dry? Did we really slurp up that much water? I was not expecting that to happen. I mean, it does soak in too, but I was not expecting that to happen. How many of these are going to die? Dry out and die. The wheat's all going to die. Please pick the rest of the wheat then. Tomorrow. Carrots will be fine. Potatoes will not be fine. They will dry out as well. Sunflowers will be fine. Spatterdock's going to die. The trees should all be fine. Yeah, the trees will all be fine. I was not expecting that at all. Alright, well then. That means we need to be able to store more water. For irrigation of plants as well. That means that this is not enough space for the, for 5 days. Huh. Surprised. Berries should be fine too. Yeah, they're fine. I could have sworn we made it through that many days. But we are also showering. And we are also supporting a lot more beavers here than I'm kind of thinking offhand. We have 57 right now. So that could be part of it. I don't know how much water the showers use. I don't think it says either. It doesn't say. It might be worthwhile to put a dam across here. Or a floodgate at like half height. To keep the water from... Well... Yeah, I think a dam would be fine here. Let's try that. It should still flow over it. But to keep the water... let this dry out before this all dries out, kind of thing. If we need to. There they go, building that already. Great. Drought ended. Flow, flow, flow. I mean, what I could do is change at least one of these out to be a floodgate. And then I can let this water come down here to fill this in. That's kind of weird. Maybe they changed some of the absorption or evaporation rate or whatever. Since the last time I played. I don't remember having an issue with the 5-day drought before. But like I said, it could have also been this. Right, hopefully they picked some of that wheat at least. And they're replanting now. So that's good. They won't be able to replant the whole thing yet until this floods in, like it just now did. But I think that'll help. And then we get a massive flood there. Uh-huh. As the water rushes through. At least we got lots of power being generated in the middle of the night here when we can't use it. Perfect. The wind's also carrying on, so that's great. I'm tempted to add another set of this. Actually, I think I will. Let's do metal smelter right here. And then I'll put in a metal scavenger over here. And then, of course, we need a path to it. And do we have extra people here or not? We do not. We have 6 and we're using 6. We need 2 more people here. Opening up another one of these houses is going to open up space for 6 more. I don't know that I want that many supported here. So I think I'm just going to build a small house. Kind of temporarily. We'll put it over here on this side. Yeah. And we'll put a road to it. That way they'll build it. And we can house 3 more people that way. And I think tomorrow I will just send at least a couple over. Because we do have 4 extra people here in this district. So I'll migrate at least 2 of them over. Probably just 2 of them, because this takes 1 and this takes 1. So just 2. In the morning. No sense until they get that built. Or after they get it built, whichever comes last. There they go. There we go. 2. Go. And once they get this built, which is going to need... Oh, it needs more scrap metal. Right. And 10 more gears, but those should have just gotten ferried over. Maybe. Or did I turn the gears thing off again? I might have. Slow back down a little bit. I did turn the gear route off. Add new route. 2 here. 4 gear. I should run those now. As long as we have enough. Which we didn't, really. Yeah, gears are tough. 3 hours to make. We don't even have a lot of planks. I don't even know where the planks are. Must be down below here. Which is going to be almost impossible to see now. I think. Yeah, I guess that's the flaw in this. I can't actually click on the storages below now. But I have 116 planks total. In this district I have 96. So it's going. Ah, they finished. Great. Let's turn that gear back off. The gear shipping back off again, maybe? Well, what do you got here? None. Let's wait till 10 to get here, and then I'll turn it back off again. So they're not storing 30 in here again. There's 12 in there right now. I'm not going to bother destroying this grist mill until I decide what I'm going to do over here. Oh, I forgot I need to connect power to this. Let's do drive shaft, too. That would help. Power. And that's actually not going to be enough power for this. I need to put power elsewhere. And I kind of boxed myself in like a moron. What if we do something like this? And then like... wait a minute. Pause that. Pause that. Let this guy out first. Okay. They can get stuck. And they're kind of dumb. Like an oxygen included dumb. So, yeah. And then another one here. And then we can do a small windmill. Not there? Oh, because they're standing there? I hope. No? Because of the roads there, I guess? Huh. I guess I'll put it here. And then do another angle. Turn. There we go. And that doesn't take any gears. Okay, good. Did you get your gears? 10 gears. Perfect. Let's turn that shipping off again. Gears aren't an essential item anyway. And really, they could make their own planks and gears now if I wanted to send 2 more workers here to maintain at least a minimum amount. Because they're getting some logs. Some. They could actually get more logs. And of course we don't have any power. Any wind. Of course we don't. Perfect. We have no wind, but when we get wind, we will be smelting again. This one's going to run all the way around to get there, but that's okay. That's where something like this comes in handy, because you can put a road underneath. If you do, like, I'm not going to buy it because it's 80 that I don't want to spend, but you can put one like here to go up, and then you can go over a road, and then you come back down again. So it's kind of useful. Alrighty, so we now have 700 science. I didn't really need to do any more inventors. Let's go ahead and buy the explosives factory. And then we'll get one placed. They cost 30 gears and 30 metal, so that's going to take a little bit of time to get. Go there. And then I can put another something in right here. I don't have any decisions yet on what it might be. But I think we can also get some more wind power going while we're waiting for that metal. Why don't you want to be able to place there? Is everything too close here? Apparently so. So I guess I can't place them here. I could put them out over the river, though, if I did platforms to get to them. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that either. But okay. Okay. I might put in... How much power do we need for these? 50, 120, 50, and 80. We're at 300. Plus, what do you take for power? 150. So if we're at 450, and these produce 90 at most. That one's producing a ridiculous amount. I thought it was 90 at most. I guess not. Power. Water wheel. 90 HP per CMS. And I don't remember what CMS is, and I never looked it up. But this is producing a lot, probably because the water is just whipping around here. So what we could do is put up more water wheels here. Power. Water wheel. Now they're not going to be able to get down here, though. And I also need to replace this one with a T. Like this. And then we need a straight power shaft right here. And then I think I'll just give them, for now, a row of platforms right... Actually, not for now, but a row of platforms right there to work with. At. And from. And that should work out, and then I can add a couple more wheels right in here, because these should be just offset by 1 block each. Due to the width of the river. Let's give that highest priority, so that they do it first, so that the windmills reconnect. Looks like the water stabilized a bit faster this time, or I just was not paying attention for the duration of the wishy-washy. We have 1 unemployed person, so they'll work in the dynamite factory. And then I switched around the pausing of the houses here, because I may consider changing these out to be the doubles. Not that it matters a lot, but... Wait, I have... Oh, no, never mind. I don't have an open space. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have room for 48 here. Oh, 50. I forgot about these two. Okay. So we're full. This town is full. This town is also full because they moved into that little house. And they have a child. Someone has a child. We should have plenty of logs. What's up with the builders? Did I give them something else to do that they're... Maybe they were working on this? There we go. Okay, so this is reconnected now. Goodly amount of power output. Yeah, that's zooming. This one's barely keeping up relative to that. Okay, so this seems to be working pretty well. And they could even cross here, too, if they need to for some reason. Not that they should need to, but just in case. I'm also tempted to work my way over to here and set up another district over here to do farming and things. That could be useful. And we could even pop these two then. And then we can... you know, have more water there. We can also flood this. Once we have dynamite especially, we can blast in and flood that, and then that would light up this area potentially also. Let's go ahead and put those 2 segments of dam in here while we're waiting for other things to happen. Yeah, put those in. Autosave got sticky there for a second. Alright, they should be able to build this straight power shaft here now that they have this placed. And they'll also start working on the water wheel as well. Yep, good. Let's actually do that first, before the water wheel, because it needs to be there before the water wheel can work anyway. Metal blocks. We have 25, so they should start shipping now. Yeah, there's 25 here. Did I set this up right? Oh, I didn't set it up right. That's why. Did I put... I did. Okay, good. Metal blocks. Oh, I have 2 people in there? Alright. That's fine. Going to look at this, I think. So I have it low end of 20, so they won't ship below 20. And then this one's going to request up to... $100. Alright. Works for me. We need 30 for this. So it's going to be a little while, but we're now doing 2 at once whenever we have the wind power, of course. Which we don't have much of right now. I could probably put up some more windmills, though. The problem is if I put more up, then I'm just going to cut this guy off from being able to reach their stuff. So it's not great. Unless I just put them over here instead. It's fine. I'll leave it alone for now. We can always add more later if we need to. If we feel like we need to. I think I had a community over here at some point too when I played this map last. I must have blasted water through or something. I can't remember. Yeah, this is going to be a little while for them to finish this up so that they can start working on these. But we can also almost buy the dynamite already. So, once we get it actually made... Funny, you can kind of slightly see the water sometimes move in one direction or the other, depending on how it rises and falls here. It'll rush in or rush out a little bit before it kind of stabilizes. And why is this so weird? Why is the water so uneven? Oops. Must just be the shortest path kind of thing. Coming around this bend, it's hitting this side harder than that side. That could be. You can see it's moving faster, like right through here, versus over here on this edge, through here, and then it rushes past here more so than here, and then it's kind of just going straight across there, mostly. Interesting game water physics. Like some games have really have varied, wildly varied water physics from none to decent. You have an injury over here, but you do have. Oh, you're in the medical bed. Okay, well that's good then. Wait, how do we lose 2 workers here? Oh, I know how. We need to bring more people in. We had a bunch of deaths, and then a bunch of new people came in. New children came in. Yeah, we lost 1 worker. But maybe we need a little bit of a surplus of people to accommodate for that, because the children haven't grown up yet. Is the other one still injured? Yep. I guess we need to put up another medical bed here. That's well-being? Medical bed? We'll put one over here. Build fast. It's crazy we have 2 injuries over here. Wonder which jobs they had. Were they smelters? Both of them were smelters? Or did the smelters just have the lowest priority? Let's knock that down so I can get 1 person working in a smelter again. But yeah, they definitely have a refusal to work when they get above either an injury at all or above a certain point. At least for now, I'm not going to set up a box for metal coming in. I will want a box for dynamite, though, so we should probably set that up. Explosives. Wow, paper made fast. That's something. Only we can get metal to move faster. Let's go up to full speed here. Trying to decide if there's something else we can work on. We could potentially work on getting down into this area too. There's more metal here to harvest. But maybe we should just come this way this time. There's no metal here though. Not that it matters right now, but eventually it will matter. So we could work our way this way. The easiest way to get here is probably to build an artificial path this way. Although we could just build a road across here. And that might be actually the easiest, now that I say it out loud. So let's try that. Let's build a road across here. We're going to need to establish a district gate at some point. I don't know where exactly yet. And this can come over, and then we probably should establish the town here behind... Nope, the district center. The town here behind, like in the burned out area. And then have the green area all for farming, gathering things. So what if I did like this? Like to there. And this can come up from there and into there. And I can't connect it because districts must be separated by a gate. Let's see where we're at with this district. Let's put it maybe somewhere in this area. Let me delete like that maybe. And I'll put in a path here. So look at the colors. This is still pretty green, just fading to yellow. Whereas from here, it's already red. So maybe we come over this way a little bit further even so. And then now we're just getting into the kind of barely orange, and we're fairly orange here. I could move it over by a couple more blocks, but that little bit isn't worth it. And then we put the district gate in, and then now they are linked that way. They don't need... This district and this district don't need to be like directly connected with a gate or anything. They can still transport goods from here to here if we want. We will want, for at least to get started. Which means, of course, I'm going to have to put in a drop-off point, at least, over here. Let's put it on this side of the road. It doesn't matter, I guess, probably. There. And then let's do kind of similar to what we did over here with the housing. Put the housing up on the second story. Let's kind of plan this out a little bit. Maybe kind of behind this. Or like this. That should be fine. And then I think I can do a platform right here, and then a stair right here, and then this can be right there. Perfect. We're going to need to have storage for logs at least here. I'll put those here, I suppose. We're going to want to have a gatherer flag for food to collect these berries. We're going to want to have another drought coming in 3 days. Another lumberjack flag here. That'll be fine for now. We can mark all the trees we have right now, and then we can collect more later. These dandelions I might rip up some of, if not all of. But that'll come later. What else do we need to get started? We could probably do some initial shipments of water until we can get a pump established out here along the coast. In that manner, I think I may just blast straight through here. Not blast. Cut straight through here for a road and put the water extraction out here. But we can ship water to start with, I think. I think that'll be okay. A third injured beaver. What are they doing over here? Holy crap. Is that all the smelters? Or is it... Are they getting injured because they don't have, like, something? Because they don't have something. They're thirsty? Wait a minute. They got plenty of water. Oops. I mean, are they getting injured because they don't have enough food? Are they getting injured because they don't have wet fur? Someone said something about wet fur. I don't remember what it was now. But I can't do wet fur yet because I can't do... I can't put it down in the water yet. Because it needs to have some water to plug it into. I was planning on digging that with the channel. Or putting that in when I dig the channel. Let's do... Don't need to do that. Let's take this out. Wait, why can't we take that out? I had to delete the road first. Okay. And then we'll put a platform in here. They should run and build that, and then we'll reestablish the path on top of it. And then I'm going to have to take out the road, of course, to blast the channel in, but that's okay. How close are we? One more metal block, please. Tomorrow will be our day. You have 20 exactly, so yeah, hopefully tomorrow's our day. I bet you it's the wet fur. Someone said something about that they really need wet fur now. So I bet you that's it. So I'll have to make sure I put showers in down here, too. And the good thing about this channel, too, by the way, is that I won't have to do anything to maintain it. It'll just go. I hope it'll go. And I think I'll wait to staff this town up until after the drought, perhaps. I think that's not coming diagonal. If it is, I can always put another dam in right here. Okay, the water flow is ending. So for the power here, I think we could do another stripe of these. And then we could put windmills along here somewhere. Where exactly? That's a good question. It's holding back the water, so that is solid. Okay, great. Holy crap, 7.5 days, 8 days probably. Maybe this was longer than 5 days. Maybe it was 8 days before. Still holy crap either way. So I'm going to be interested to see if the showers drain this faster or slower than this gets drained anyway. Right now they look to be fairly even. We are pulling a lot of water out of the ground. It might be worthwhile to have more water tanks. More large water tanks around here. So that we have, you know, places to store the water when the times are good. It may even be worthwhile to put the large water tanks around, like not put them all over here next to the... I mean, on one hand... So here's the deal. On one hand, you want your water to be close to the pumps so that they give high productivity. On the other hand, you want your water to be spread out so they don't have to come to one spot to get it. Plus, we're only storing water, using a bunch of green space to store water. Not that it's that huge of a deal, but it's a concern, potentially. So it's, I don't know. If we could store a little bit more, like over here someplace, since this is kind of a weird corner anyway, That might be useful. What we could do is this. And check the prioritize building. It's going to take some gears. Do we have any? Okay, good. So we have 50 gears stored up. Nice. And then do the prioritize by haulers here. And I think that means that they will try and fill the haulers, which work here, will try and keep that full from the other places. Instead of the local water pump workers trying to haul it around, I think. And we could always add, we should actually add remove people in here when we have, you know, extra workers for any reason. Or we need extra workers for any reason. All right, these are both chugging away. That's good. Did our dynamite get started? Dynamite. Is that different from the last time? It might be. They might have updated that model. Looks kind of different. I don't remember it looking like that. Having the big animated wheel in it like that. Let's see. Do we have any dynamite made yet? No, they just... Oh, yes, we do. We have 8 made already. That's going to be a blast. Let's check the prioritize. And we'll see what happens. I'm not entirely sure what happens, but we'll see what happens. If they take it all out of here to fill it into here or not. Although maybe this wasn't a great plan to do at this point, because yeah, let's not do that and let's not do that. Because they that means they're just going to pull more water out of the river, which means the water's going to go down in the river faster. And we definitely don't want that to happen because we have almost 5 days left. I may take out one of these dams and let it flow down in here. I may. I also think the last time I played, I used a floodgate. Let's also buy this, by the way. I used a floodgate to, and maybe only like 1 or 2 blocks, because they're adjustable, so I could actually let some of the water go that had been stored up behind. But this would be a really good water storage in here, too, potentially, if I cut through there with dynamite. Let's see. Let's put this back, first of all. Plant pines. Yeah, plant pines here. And then let's take out this road. The whole thing. Like this. And let's start laying some dynamite. This should be fine to do. Like this. We have 10. That was 12 or something. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, yes. You can lay 10 in one stripe. 10 of most things in one stripe. Like that. And then once we have them all placed, all 12 of them placed, I'll detonate and they will chain detonate. We'll have a blast. Yeah, this definitely is using this water faster than this water. So the problem is not the showers, it's actually our drinking water. Because yeah, we have a lot of people drinking water. So it might even be useful to pause these. Let's see, we have 3 days to go, a little over 3 days to go. Let's let them all go to sleep. 3 days to go. We have 63 beavers. We'll count all 63 of them. That means we need to have 63 times 2 per day, which is 126, times 3 days, which is just over 300 water. But at least if I keep these paused for now, we can potentially keep our sanity a little bit. How are we doing? Still waiting, still blasting, or still getting ready to blast. 2 more dynamite. I see. Now we're down to 1 more dynamite in storage. Somewhere. I love blasting the dynamite too. It's so much fun. There goes our water. So we could let this go. We could let this come out as well. It's not going to last long. At least though with this year, we're keeping most of our farming alive, especially the wheat. So it's not a bad deal either, as long as that doesn't also go dry. Oh, there's an injured beaver over here now too. But this is going to die, but that's fine because it's just a small patch of spatterduck anyway. Let's see, we have 2 dynamite. Please place this one. Explosives, not dynamite. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and... We have plenty of logs. We have plenty of workers. Let's go ahead and put up a couple more water wheels here. Like so. Give them something to do. And then, yeah, I can just set up a wind farm over here connected to the other side of these shafts too. That works too. As long as they're all connected in the end, it works out fine. Too far from the path. Oh. Well, in that case, boom. And then this. And then this. And they'll get to that one eventually, and I'll blast it when they do. But I think, given the time, we're actually a good place to stop for today. So progress was somewhat small in that we only really set up the explosives factory today, and it was a new thing. We expanded our power production here. Up here, we did double the mining and not mining, but scrapping and smelting. So we have a bit more metal blocks that we can use, and we also prepped a district over here that we can move into probably as soon as this drought ends. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.